Right, where are we now? Well, this is the A95. Quite a fast road, this. It goes all the way up there to Rantown-on-Spey. Now, there isn't a cloud in the sky anywhere. Let's just have a look round. Anywhere except just over there. See them grey clouds just there? What a day. So I'm going to try and get onto the what is it? The B9153, I think it is, just up here, and find a track back to Aviemore. Right. Right, hang on, let's get across here. Yeah. 60 mile per hour road, that. Yeah, or we're cycling against the sun. I don't think it'd be too much of a problem. Right, so this B road now goes all the way to Carbridge, but we're not going to Carbridge. First of all, oh. We're going up here and we're going to find a track on the left. Well, I think this is it. Oh, the sun's blinding today. Well, I've come out on my own today. Helen's a bit concerned about this ride because it's a bit further than normal. I've done 9 miles already. It's through the woods. She says, well, you could come off in there and nobody would find you. I said, well, I won't come off that. But we're not out of the woods yet, if you pardon the pun, because we've got the A9 to cross. Which is here. I mustn't underestimate traffic. Yes. That's it. We're across. Yeah. Right, so I said to Ellen, I said when I'm on the other side of that A9, because once I am, that's it. I shall send her a text. I don't know what you're thinking. Oh, he's still got that Nokia. Yeah, well, I have still got it. Mr. Starmer would like me to buy a smartphone. God! Very nice Mr. Starmer that nobody likes. Because without a smartphone, he can't track me, can he? Well, I'm not going to buy one. No way. So he can stick his digital ID right where the sun doesn't shine, and it doesn't shine much in these woods here. We've got to go through a bit of a built-up area, which is a bit fiddly, and then it's just woods all the way back to Aviemore. God, it is. Well, I've just put a new battery in and turned it on, and it said, oh, SIM card error. I thought, you what? Anyway, I think we're filming now, aren't we? Let's have a look. Yes, we are. Now, there's parts of these woods are a bit dark, but there's nowhere along here that a Land Rover can't get. So there's a bit of building work going on here. Let's just tilt the camera up a bit. It's a while since we've been through here. And of course, I've done my usual trick, haven't I? I forgot to bring a drink with me. So I'm pretty well gasping now. I've been going 50 minutes. Now here's the thing. I've been to the doctor's again today to see the nurse, because she were a bit bothered about my blood pressure last time I went to see her. And I think it's left here. She took my blood pressure and it were a bit on the high side. And she said, well, I said, well, it's not normally as high as that. We have got one of them monitors of ours at home. So she took my blood to test for this and that, like they usually do. It's come back, everything's okay. Well, my PSA is okay, my cholesterol, check my kidneys, and so I'm not doing too bad really. But she's a bit concerned about this blood pressure. So I went back to see her this morning, and I'm sat there in the waiting room, and I could feel my heart beating a bit faster than normal. And I'm thinking, oh God, it's going to be high again because of that. And it was. I goes in, I checked it with my own first because she told me to bring it along, and it were 162/85 or something like that. Miles higher than it's ever been. Then she tried it with hers, and it were 150. Then she tried it again, and she dropped 148, so we're gradually going down. But she wants me to see a doctor next week. Just carry on taking my blood pressure at home. I said to her, well, if I do, I said it works out at about 130/75. It's a bit higher than that sometimes, a bit lower. But the fact is, you go to see these doctors, and most people, they're a bit, well, they're not het up, are they, but they're just a bit nervous. And it will send your blood pressure up. So you get a misreading. Now then, hang on here. Now I must say at this point, this has been a little bit further than I expected. Is it around this bend here? Oh yeah, I think this is it. Oh yeah, we're right here. Now, I'll keep the camera rolling. To get to this place here, you've got to drive along this road here. Now, 2 or 3 years ago we came up here, me and Ellen, and they were actually building this place. Look at it now. Look at this, eh? That's a fancy place, isn't it? They're either building it or completely renovating it. So what you've got to do is, so this has all been tarmacked. Yeah, look at this here. Well, that's nice, isn't it? God. But I seem to remember, you pedal up here, and you think, where the hell am I going here now? There is a way through. Because when you get to here, I tell you what, there's not many people about, is there? And there it is. Nobody about at all. Oh my god, I don't believe this. I've tried putting it in first gear again and the change come off again. Well, and that's it. Yeah, it's come off again. Right, we're back on the road. As I pointed out last time, this part of the casing for the motor, it goes up there and it hooks right behind it. And you've got to just get a screwdriver in between it and push the casing over and it releases it. And it's not too bad then. But that hill over there, I am not going to ride it up there. I'll put it in a big gear even though. It is really steep, this. It might not look that steep. Oh, we've gone into the shade now, lost the sun. Well, I wouldn't like to push this bike up here without walk assist because it's bloody heavy. Right, wheel keeps spinning on a bit of grit. Right. Now then. Well, I mean, not you. Right. Right, so it's in third gear now. So that I should be able to set off pretty well okay. So there's one thing wrong. My pants are falling down. Right. Well, I could do with a drink now. Let's put it in turbo. Oh god. Whoa! God, it's flying up here. Look at that. Look at that, eh? Unbelievable. Right. Well, there are one or two hills, but none which we can't get up. Hey. Well, you wouldn't want to go wandering off in these woods. I think I'll put it in turbo again up here. Oh, going up and up and up here. It's 10 past 3. Oh, I said I'd text Ellen and I'd get it sorted. I'll just stop in this sunshine here. Have a breather. Hey. No, it's not. A bit slower than texting on a smartphone. But, as I said, they keep going on about Starmer and government. They want to know all what you're doing. This is why They want you in electric cars because they're connected to the internet and they'll be able to know where you've been, how many miles you've done, how many miles you're allowed to do. Yes, it'll come to that eventually. You might be rationed for your petrol. That Rowland just texting to say she got my text. Well, it's not so often I put it in turbo, this bike. This is pretty steep here, and I'm struggling in third gear. I know if you go with Ellen on this ride, oh God, and I'll do some moaning. When we'll be there? How far is it now? I say just round this bend here, but it never is. Oh. Oh. Well, we went to Lossiemouth today. We thought it would be reasonably nice. Anyway, have a quick look at this. I did a bit of filming. Right, Lossiemouth. I would imagine this is the River Lossie, and that's where it goes out down there. You've got loads of sand dunes to play on if you like making sand pies. But, it's a bit cloudy today. Just having a ride out, somewhere to go. Right, I'll turn off now. Now this is a bit odd. Dune conservation work, please respect. Only footprints left, no litter please. So these are all what look like old Christmas trees. So what do you do? Just bring your old tree down and stick it in this here? I don't know. Well, we're parked somewhere over there. We've done about 60 odd miles. And this is a bridge. I don't remember that bridge. I think that's pretty new. Yeah, nice place. Pretty quiet. I don't know how you can see them, but there are loads and loads of oyster catchers there. And just over there, loads of tiny little wading birds. Probably not showing up on the film, but I've never seen as many oyster catchers as that. So this is the place to see them, I suppose, isn't it? There's our Daisy enjoying herself. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I wonder who painted that. Is it signed at all? No. No. Well, Ellen's just gone to the toilet. I'm just enjoying a piece of her cake that she's made. Really nice. And this is... oh, the fuel gauge has just started to move. Now they might be flickering them lights, but they're not actually, it's just the camera. So how many miles have we done? Hang on a minute. 126 miles since we last refueled, and it's only just moving off full. That's what you call economy, isn't it? There, Daisy. Ooh, that were a stone and a half. Hit that back tyre. I tell you what, they're bloody tough tyres, these. Well, it does go back to having with this. I'll show you another picture now from that mini roundabout in Aviemore, and behind the retail park where Aldi is, you'll see a load of trees. Well, that's where I am. Have a look at this, if I can find one. Well, it won't go. It's in turbo. Well, it must be sticking it. Looks this. I'm sure we managed to pedal once we got up that steep bit before. Oh God. Well, that doesn't look that bad to me. Right. Right, we're off now. Ah. It's still recording. So the moral of the story is try to avoid first gear or even second gear if you can. Let's have a run at this one. I think it's alright having a run at it, because as soon as you hit 15.5, 16 miles per hour you can feel the power just goes. This is what people are moaning about. I mean, you see e-scooters about. I've moaned about e-scooters. They've got a throttle and they're more or less like a motorbike, aren't they? And they ride them all over the pavements and they never seem to wear a crash helmet. Now you might be thinking, let's go to right here. Well, you'd be wrong. Because you don't. You go back up here. So we're heading north again now. This bike isn't made for these sort of tracks. Yeah, so we're doing a sort of a zigzag here. Right, there's this now. Get to the bottom of this and it turns round. See, we've already got the sun nearly at the side of us. Oh Christ! Bloody hell, the little cube. Right, so turn right here. Oh God, something. Try to hitch a ride then on my foot. Right, so we're heading back south again. Yeah, I've said this about dappled sun coming through trees before. You tend to, you can't see the bumps the same. Do not go further. Are you bloody kidding me? I don't think so. I'm going to have to do, because I can't turn back. I'm very sorry about this, whoever's put that there. But this is supposed to be a track, isn't it? Do not go further, it says. Now, why would they say that? Oh my God. Don't say that. Why would it say that? Don't go any further. Well, unless they're logging. Well, if they're not logging, I'm alright, aren't I? Still in turbo, are you? Well, they've been cutting some wood down around here. This is what they're doing, isn't it? Well, I'm sorry, but I've come too far now. I can't come any further. I can't go back. Well, this is a bit juttery. Reminds me of Outback Truckers, this. When they're riding on them tracks and the trucks are going in shaking to pieces. This is bad. I can't turn back at all now because I've just got too far. I keep looking to the left and hoping I'm going to see some houses. Oh God. Let's try this middle bit here. Oh, it's just as bad, that, isn't it? One a bit smoother here. It's not quite as bad. I seem to remember it turns left again and you go down again before you head back south again. Well, there's nobody here, is there? And they haven't blocked the road off. So as far as I'm concerned, we're okay. Then does it look a bit smoother on that other side? Well, not really. Well, there's a hell of a lot of wood here. There's got to be carted out of these woods, didn't there? Have you counted all the pieces of wood yet piled up? No, it's not supposed to be like this track. The poor old queue's getting shaken to pieces here. Well, this is where there's been obviously some big wagon or something come along here and it's left its imprint in the mud and then it's hardened up. I'll go back into sport, I think. Well, I've still got 2 blocks of power left. Oh, I've got some more logged here, look. God, they have been busy, haven't they? Let's try this here. No, it's still as bad on this side. That's what they say, isn't it? The grass is always green. on the other side of the fence until you get there, and then you think, no, it isn't. Well, I can't hear any motors. All I can hear is the traffic on the A9. And I'm looking down there through them woods and I can't see any houses yet, because there is some houses on the other side of the A9, and you go through this little estate and through the tunnel and you pick the orbital route up. Oh God, I tell you what, it's a good job Ellen ain't with me. See, we're going mad. In fact, I doubt, knowing Ellen, I wouldn't have thought, if it said don't go further beyond this point, I don't think she would. We'd have ended up going back again. This is, well, I'll tell you what, last time I came along here, we were staying at Oakwood. It was further than I thought, and it was rougher than I thought, and I just said, no, I'm not going that ride again. Now, what's going on here now? Well, I think we better here, don't we? Right, I think we'll go down here. I think we do. See, there's a right turn there, but I don't think that's it. When we were on our ordinary bikes years ago, we tried them, and all they do, they go up and up and up, and you end up at a dead end, and you end up coming down here, thinking, what the hell am I going here? What's going on here now? Do I remember this? Oh, now then, where the hell am I here? A9. Am I back where I started? I'm back where I bloody started, aren't I? What the hell? What's going on there? Where the hell am I? Well, this is bad now, because I just don't know what to do anymore. Let's cross over, there's nobody coming. There's a gate there, look. See where this goes. Oh, it's locked. There's a chain round it. Oh my God. Well, now, what am I going to do now? Well, I'm going to put my light on at the back. I'm going to have to pedal along here. Well, this has got really bad now. It has. I can't get past this now, can I? I'm just supposed to get past this here. Well, if I tell Ellen what happened, she'll go mad. Right, well, there's a turning here, look. This is the turning to the A95 and Aviemore. Let's have a look. Right, I'm okay. Right. Well, that didn't quite work out as I expected, did it? Now just over there is Oakwood dog track. Right, after this car here. Yeah, I could have gone then. Oh, he's turning left. Right, we're off. Well, we're not far off now. We're not far off. We turn onto the cartway and the tip. Now I've got my light on at the back flashing here. Here we are, look. Oh well. Now this stretch of road is 60 miles per hour. And I want you to bear in mind that there's a turning here into Oakwood campsite. Here it is. And the way you cross over the road to Aviemore, you have to go across there and cross the road here, and you take your life into your hands because it's 60 miles per hour. And sometime last year there was a lady killed. She had 2 huskies with her. What was she? I don't know what she was doing, but she got killed. Even the dogs got killed, all 3 of them. She must have been out in the dark. Whether she was crossing there, I don't know. But it was a real tragedy. I just don't know what happened to her. Why it happened. Well, we're 30 miles per hour here now. Well, so where I went across that rutty bit and turned left, I should have turned right there, I think. Right, so this is where I came down here and went down there and ended up on the A9. But today we have somebody with us. She's a bit camera shy, so I'll take her off camera. We've just come along this track and I have to say, she left me behind. In Eco. She left me standing. She was in Eco. I'm juddering and jittering around on these bumps. And it didn't trouble her on that, Scott. Right, so this is the way I should have gone. But I think there was something going on. Weren't there? Oh. Yeah, Ellen just said it's like Jim Dale coming down them stairs on Carry On Doctor. Over at Carry On Matron. So you can go in the middle. Obviously, it can't be as bad in the middle, can it? Or can it? Ah, it is. And it's, I don't know if it's dried a bit since. It's got a bit softer because I'm having trouble with the front wheel getting a grip on this. It's sliding around. So this to me is worse than it was before. This is where you're likely to come flying off if you're not careful. But not going too fast here. Just lift the camera up slightly. Well, we got up this morning and the temperature outside was 1 degree. Yeah, that's a bit near the knuckle, isn't it? But it's about 7 or 8 now, so it's warmed up a bit. So there's a sign right down here that says, do not go any further than this. But Ellen was miles in front of me and she just ignored it. So I'll take it all back where I said, hey up. I've picked something up here. A twig. That's it, it's gone. Oh, this is really dicey. And again, like I said previously, you need a mountain bike for this. This is more of a road going bike, isn't it? So we went far to go now, and then it changes back to the normal track, which isn't too bad. It's a bit steep in places, but oh God, nearly went there. That's the front wheel, you see. If your front wheel goes, that's you gone. Right. That's it. Well, there's one thing I mustn't do. Change down into first gear. That's going to have to be sorted now. It must be the crank wheel that's getting worn. It must be. It can't be anything else. Now, I haven't got the tools to do it. I need to take the pedal off, which I can't do because I haven't got a tool. And then there's an hexagon shaped nut that you have to undo. I haven't got a tool for that either. So I don't know, we'll have to have a way up at that. Hey Gary, I know you're watching this. He knows all about my new laptop and the fact I haven't been using it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a new laptop and it spends most of its time just leaned up against the side of the settee. Let's put it in sport up here. Well, even in sport, I'm really struggling up here. Not got much power these bikes, you know. It's Try turbo. Oh, a bit better. Yeah. Well, you're probably thinking, what? You've got a new laptop and you're still using your old one. Why is that? Well, the new laptop, right, it's got loads of keys on it, all the alphabet keys like they normally have, but it hasn't got Microsoft Word on it. And you still in Eco? No. Oh no! What? No, I am now. You mean you've been in tour? I thought you were going to wait till you were 70 before you... So you changed your mind on that, did you? Oh. Right. Do not go right there, that's wrong. Yeah, so it's not got any Microsoft Word on it. It's not got iTunes on it, and it hasn't got the Power Director editing kit on it. I've tried to put iTunes on, I've failed. I've tried to put Helen's tried to re-download the editing kit that I put on the old laptop, and it won't do it. So we've given up on that. And as far as Microsoft Word's concerned, well, I think it's bloody shameful. They make laptops with keyboards on them and you can't type anything on them because it hasn't got Microsoft Word on it, and you've got to pay to have it put on. So consequently, I go on YouTube occasionally on it, and it's got Windows 11. Now, I'm thinking, well, what's the difference between Windows 11 and Windows 10? Well, do you know what the difference is? Hardly anything. For the ordinary user, there's no difference at all. I haven't seen anything that's any different. That's a bit faster, isn't it? And yeah, this is where you come out on that estate. Oh, it must work like a saloon bar door. Right, so you come out here. Now on the Google Maps that you saw, there were no houses there here, there were just piles of rubble. Well, that was a 2011 image. So you come down here like this. Helen's likely to go wrong here. Right, I think we turn left where that car's come out. I think. Yeah, turn up here. Yeah, but you can get out here. This is that big a bridge down here. Right, turn right down this next road here. Follow that car. And this is the way out of the estate if you're on a car. God, it looked a bit like Keir Starmer, didn't it? God. God, just imagine being told you look like Keir Starmer. Good God. Right. And there we are. So we're on the other side of the A9 now. So we don't know where we are now. Oh, here we are. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, we turn right here. Hey, you're up here. Ellen? Well, yeah, it don't look like it. It looks a bit narrow when you come down that way, doesn't it? Right, well, I'll finish that film there. Yeah, make sure you turn right.